If you're a dad, let's bring in meteorologist Kaylee Bowers. Kaylee, what can we expect?
Yeah, Sophia, we are talking about some soggy conditions for this morning. In fact, let me show you what's going on outside because it is a wet start to your Sunday morning. Hey, thanks for joining us here on WTOL 11 Plus and also on YouTube. We are live answering your questions for your weekend forecast. Now, you're waking up this morning thinking, oh, Father's Day is tomorrow. I have plans to hang out with Dad. Well, luckily, we're going to be drying out, but first, let's get you through your Saturday. Let's go ahead and take this full screen and show you what to expect for the rest of the day because it is a soggy start to this Saturday morning. Now, luckily, nothing strong or severe with these scattered showers, and eventually they will be wrapping up. Just got to get there first, but a soggy start. A few storms, a few downpours are expected, so this is going to carry on not only for this morning, but into lunchtime and even into those early afternoon hours. But here are 4 words I bet Dad is really excited to hear. Drying out Father's Day. It's going to be nice and dry for tomorrow. Even by this evening, we're going to be done with those scattered showers. Just got to get through these next several hours, but here's what to expect for the rest of the day. Yeah, gray skies, some wet conditions. Our sunrise happened this morning about 2 hours ago. Again, we are recording this, but also live right now around 8:06, right around 8 o'clock on your Saturday morning. Our sunrise around 6 o'clock. Our temperatures, yeah, they're feeling a lot more like the beginning of May rather than the middle of June, which, by the way, today is Flag Day. It's June 14th, but we are seeing those scattered showers and thunderstorms for this morning. That sunset, we're going to talk about a little bit later, but right around 9/11. So today, upper 60s, low 70s, seeing those scattered showers and thunderstorms at least for this morning. And then by this afternoon, this evening, drying out, and Father's Day looking fantastic. Still seeing that mixture of sunshine and clouds, still below average, but notice we're at least 10 degrees warmer tomorrow than what we will be for today. Below average in the upper 70s, close to the low 80s, but baby steps. If you're ready for the 80s, get ready for this week because that warm up is finally on the way. But today, those upper 60s, low 70s, those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Eventually, we'll see some sunshine by this afternoon. Mixed in with that, definitely seeing the potential for some cloudy skies as well, but at least we will be looking dry. But pull out your smartphone, scan that QR code where you can submit your pet's photos to be showcased here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus. As far as today's paw color goes, it's very interesting because this morning we're kicking it off with that yellow paw, but by this afternoon we had that green paw because we're drying out and we're still going to be in the upper 60s, low 70s for this afternoon. I know a lot of pups, they're scared of the storms, they're scared of hearing the thunder, they're scared of the wind whipping around outside. Nothing to that extent. We're not tracking anything strong or severe. I just want to keep reiterating that between the pups, between the kids, maybe you also have storm anxiety. Nothing strong or severe, but of course you can always check out the latest not only on WTOL 11 Plus, but also on the WTOL 11 weather app. As far as your pet photo goes for today, guys, sweet little pup named Max who is ready for the rain, the sunshine, whatever you want because he's got a cute little hat on. He's like, I can't go outside and play. Max, eventually you can get outside and go play by this afternoon. Now, the grass may be a little bit soggy because of these scattered showers and thunderstorms, but tomorrow for Father's Day and this upcoming week, it's going to be much different. We're seeing some sunshine for tomorrow, but then those 80s are on the way for this upcoming week. But tonight, we are dry, seeing that mixture of clear skies and clouds. That slight breeze, fairly mild. Notice that breeze still coming in from the northwest around 5 to 10 miles an hour, but we're forecasting lows in the upper 50s and the low 60s. So we're mild, and we're going to continue to climb back up to above average going on into the rest of the weekend. There's that sunset right around 9/11, and notice our last 9 p.m. sunset will be around July 23rd. So we continue to see later sunsets each and every day, but also we continue to see earlier sunrises too. And we're just days away from the summer solstice where we see maximum sunshine. That sounds pretty nice. And then after that, which will be happening again in a few days, we'll start to see a little bit less and less and less sunshine each and every day. But our sunset tonight around 9/11. Now let's look ahead towards tomorrow because it is Father's Day. Maybe you're going to go out on Lake Erie and celebrate Dad because, you know, it's going to be pleasant conditions. We'll see that mixture of sunshine and clouds temperatures are getting there, upper 70s, low 80s for tomorrow. Now, as far as the waves, about 1 to 3 feet possible. The winds coming in from the northeast around 15 to 20 knots, so slightly breezy, but still nothing too concerning. And notice that lake temperature also slowly continuing to warm up. And if you want to get that yard work done for Dad, well, tomorrow may be the best day, even Monday as well too, because we are seeing those scattered showers for this morning, eventually drying out this afternoon. But again, the grass will still be wet, but tomorrow and Monday, things looking nice and dry to get outside and celebrate Dad. Now Tuesday, after today, that is the next best chance for those scattered showers and thunderstorms for Tuesday. And then into the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, some more rain is on the way as well too. But let's pinpoint your hometown, show you what to expect for the rest of the day. Yeah, we're still seeing some showers for this morning. By 11 o'clock, notice just some light to moderate rain is slowly starting to weaken. And then let's fast forward even more. By about 2 o'clock, just a few of us from Port Clinton, Fremont, BG, Findlay, all the way over towards the state line, over towards Fort Wayne, seeing just a little bit of some light rain. But after about 4 o'clock, we're done with these showers and could see some sunshine, especially the further north you are from Monroe, Adrian, a little bit into parts of Fulton County, and then we are dry for this evening, and we'll continue to see that decrease in those clouds. Let's look ahead towards Father's Day, because I know a lot of you are thinking, okay, she said sunshine, what about these temperatures? Waking up tomorrow morning, already seeing temperatures in the upper 50s and the low 60s. Right around 10 o'clock, those 70s are back, and a somewhat sunny Sunday is expected. At times seeing some clouds, but we're dry. That's the big thing, right? Right around 1 o'clock, those temperatures are hanging out still in the 70s, but notice right along the lakeshore, slightly cooler because of that lake breeze, seeing temperatures by then only in the mid to upper 60s. By 5 o'clock, things staying nice and dry, those upper 70s and the low 80s, and slowly cooling back down throughout those nighttime hours. We're going to be back to the upper 50s and also the low 60s. But we're dry going on into Monday. We're seeing that mixture of sunshine and clouds for that morning commute. And then right around 10 o'clock, already in the mid to upper 70s. But here come those 80s. If you're ready for that warm up, it is going to be a warm one as well too. Now, I know someone is really excited about seeing temperatures in the 80s. So let's bring Sophia back in. Sophia, what questions do we have over there?
Well, I am certainly very excited about seeing temperatures back into the 80s, but I'm hoping we're getting consistent with those temperatures. And I think Mark L., who is watching us on YouTube, is also hoping for consistent 80s, because he says it seems like it's been really cold for June. Do you have any, I guess, of the data for this past month? Is it colder than usual? What can we say to Mark?
Mark, first off, great question right there. Yeah, we are seeing, it's been a chilly June for sure. I mean, we're already halfway through the month already, which is crazy to think about. Now, I don't have the exact numbers just yet, Mark. I'm so sorry about that, but it's been below average for almost the entire month. So we've seen temperatures anywhere from, the 80s that we saw the past few days, but also in the 60s, where it's been just downright frigid. Now, luckily, if you are ready for those 80s, that warm up is on the way. We're gonna have that 10-day forecast coming up for you in just a little bit. Mark, thanks for that question. Again, we are live on WTOL 11 Plus and also on YouTube as well too. Now, here's one nice thing. That pollen count is low today, tomorrow, also into Monday. And even though I'm still feeling it in my voice, we are in the low category for the next several days, but that medium category going on into Monday, or into Tuesday. So things are slowly starting to climb back up for that pollen count. But I know a lot of people this time of year, I've heard a lot of teenagers especially are guilty of this. Don't worry, us adults are too. Looking at that UV index, we're sitting at that medium level for today, that high level for tomorrow, but then that very high level for Monday and Tuesday. And yeah, it's gonna be warm, but also Monday especially, as we're tracking those scattered showers and thunderstorms for Tuesday. But Monday, we are dry, and then eventually dipping back down to that medium category for Wednesday. But we always say, apply the sunscreen, take those breaks in the shade, and limit your time outside, especially the higher the UV index gets, between about 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. I know it's hard. We want to get outside. We want to enjoy ourselves. Just stay protected. Sunscreen and that shade, definitely necessary. And also a big thing, the water bottle. Have that water nearby as well too. So Mark, let's bring you back in, because we are still seeing those temperatures warming up. I know Mark asked questions on, I believe it was Facebook or YouTube. It was a chilly few days, these past few days. Now, those 80s are on the way. Now, I mentioned this on the WTOL 11 weather app earlier. We're stair-stepping our way back. Today is the coldest day for the next 10 days. And then once we get to tomorrow will be the coldest day for the next 10 days. But then after that, we'll be seeing temperatures in the 80s. And notice our average high for this time of year is around 82 degrees. So we're at least 10 degrees below average for today. Now a little bit more seasonal for tomorrow, but then mid 80s. Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday will be fairly warm, highs in the upper 80s, and still hanging on to those mid 80s going on into next weekend and also into the following weekend. Notice we're seeing seasonal temperatures, if not just a touch above average. So this is what we should be feeling like for the middle to almost end of June. Almost end of June. That got me, wasn't expecting that. But yes, it's going to be a warm end for the month from January 22nd to January 28th, tracking above average temperatures. And our average highs by then will be in the mid to upper 80s. So along with the summer season starting to approach us, those average highs continue to climb as well. So let me show you this. So today it is June 14th. So we're just going to look at around June 15th, which is tomorrow. Average high by then around 83 degrees. July 1st, which can't believe it's almost July too, 86 degrees, but by next month, a month from today, 87 degrees is our average high. So we're still gonna be warming up for our average highs by about 5 degrees. But then after that, slowly start stepping our way back down to the mid 80s, low 80s. And I believe we do have another question on social media. Sophia, let's bring you back in. What questions are we seeing online?
So I remember this time last year, we were having a few stretches of 90-degree days.
Yeah.
Have we had any 90-degree days so far this year?
Ooh, I believe we have had maybe one or two, but also I could be thinking of the 80s as well too, but nothing compared to what we saw this time last year where we saw a long stretch of those 90-degree days with extremely hot temperatures. Not saying it's out of the question, because it's still possible, because we're only, 2 weeks into June, and technically it's not even summer yet. Now it's meteorological summer, which is why I'm showing you this average temperature countdown, but yeah, summer is right around the corner. And speaking of summer being right around the corner, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting summer because we're getting there as far as those temperatures go. But I mentioned that WTOL 11 weather app. You can download it, just search WTOL 11 weather. It's a free download and it's compatible with Apple and Android. And there's so much wonderful information, including your interactive radar, your hour by hour forecast, your extended forecast. Plus you can submit your photos and videos to be showcased here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus. And speaking of videos, how about personalized weather forecast videos from us here on the weather team directly to your devices? So go check that out. Something else to check out, Toledo's #1 digital weather show, Off the Radar, hosted by myself and meteorologist Ryan Weekman. We are live every Wednesday at 10:15 on WTOL 11 Plus and also on YouTube. And also a shout out to our awesome radar rangers, our director Tim, our producer Alexis, our digital producer Tiffany, and our camera operator Mark. This week, we went to Camp Cumulus. Yeah, we went camping this week. But if you can't watch it live, that is A-OK because you can watch it on your schedule, on demand, on Fire TV, Apple TV, and also on Roku. So speaking of camping, summer, that holiday countdown, 1 day away from Father's Day, that official start of summer is less than a week away. This one is still getting me, and it gets me every year. 4th of July is less than 3 weeks away, 20 days, and notice that average high by then, around 86 degrees. And Labor Day, I know we don't want to think about the unofficial end of summer, is 79 days away. But still notice those average highs remain in the 80s for the next few months. Yeah, we're not in the 80s for today at all. We're gonna get there by Monday, just not the case for today. Upper 60s with those scattered showers and thunderstorms for the first half of the day, slowly drying out by this afternoon. Father's Day looking dry, that mixture of sunshine and clouds will be in the upper 70s. And then here comes that long stretch with temperatures in the 80s. Now, we are gonna be seeing some more scattered showers and thunderstorms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now Friday, there's that first day of summer. Looking and feeling a lot like summer. We're seeing temperatures in the mid 80s, we're dry. This time next weekend, some more scattered showers and storms are possible, but then drying out Sunday and Monday. But thanks for joining us here on WTOL 11 Plus and also live on YouTube. Sophia, tell the folks what they need to know before they need to go.
Yes, like Kaylee said, thanks for joining us on WTOL 11 Plus. If you're watching us on YouTube, head to your smart TV and download WTOL 11 Plus. It's free on your smart TV. We have in-depth weather content, investigative content, and if you're looking for strictly good news, Kaylee and I host Good News Forecast, where we bring you the latest positive news from around the world, across the country, and our own backyard, so you don't want to miss that. Thanks for joining us.